Respect. Alright, so what we're gonna be dealing with right now is the kidney sound. And a lot of people that's dealing problem with their kidneys and stuff like that, this is gonna assist your kidneys. You know what I'm saying? Your kidney problem, especially, you know what I'm saying, dealing with like infections and such and such in that nature. Another thing that's good is to take teas and to eat, dandelions, of course, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of herbs that assist in the assistance of of healing, your kidneys, especially acknowledging your kidneys and acknowledging the things that you're putting into your kidneys. You know what I'm saying? Like the foods you intake, the water you're taking. Like some foods could be acidic, some water can be acidic, but it's not just the acidic parts. It can be very deadly parts of other natures. Make sure you acknowledge the type of food you get. You know what I'm saying? Like always, whatever you do, always try to heal your food so it can be activated and heal your body so it can be prepared to take whatever it needs to take in to do its work. You know what I'm saying? So, and always keep the Most High in contact with yourself, in tune with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be in tune with your Most High self. You know what I'm saying? Because you wanna go for the maximum benefit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just half step it. So we're dealing with the kidney sound. So when you acknowledge the kidneys, that's a even more of effective way of healing yourself, because as we know by the studies of that they have a divine shaman Emoto, as you know as Dr. Emoto, he did the experiment or whatever, you know what I'm saying, recorded about how, by talking to water, you can heal it, you know what I'm saying, it can heal, and it can heal you, you know what I'm saying, it can turn blissify. So it's the same nature that we're dealing with when we're doing with our bodies and stuff like that. So it's showing you how effective this can be towards a cup of water. So what can it do to a whole cup of human? You know what I'm saying? So imagine that, of water. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what we're acknowledging. So the kidneys is dealing with the elements of water. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny how that's very important to acknowledge. Your kidneys are right behind your back, right here. You know what I'm saying? Right under your rib cage. You know what I'm saying? They should be right here in the back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If you don't have them there, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Check out your body, knowledge yourself. You know what I'm saying? But the associations is dealing with the sound that we're gonna be dealing with. It's a choo sound. It's like choo, and it's also like you blowing out a whistle or whatever. It's like the sound of a train, choo choo choo. You know what I'm saying? And it's just CHOOooo, choo. You know what I'm saying? And it's mainly with the O sound, choo 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 choo. And you could do it in different types of pitch and different types of tones, and they do different effects. But as long as you got that kind of concept, that choo choo concept in there, that word, then you'll be good. You know what I'm saying? But the emotions that it releases is like the negative, fear, your shock, meaning your traumatizing events. You know what I'm saying? So fears that you may have within yourself, you know what I'm saying, that may be holding you back. And this is what due to a lot of these causes of having these kidney diseases, that they could be dealing with a lot of traumatizing, whether it's through stress, through jobs, through religious factors, through family, relative things, or whatever, personal problems, financial problems, whatever. These are traumatizing events that can affect your body and your kidneys, and they can be in a shock mode where they can hide and not work as effective for you. You know what I'm saying? So this will allow you to release that shock and that fear and that nerve wreck. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what your kidneys is in the form when they're in that disease form. You know what I'm saying? They're shocked. They can't work as hard for you. You know what I'm saying? But the positive result of it, another thing is, while you doing this sound, you're gonna be allowing to bring in more of your gentleness, and it's gonna bring in. You're gonna be more gentle. You're gonna be able. So by you being more gentle, it's gonna allow you to be more sensitive. And when you're more sensitive, we're not speaking upon more sensitive and emotional factors, and it's gonna clear out that from your. So when you're feeling emotional, sensitive, and shit like that, and all, this is another nice thing to do as well too, is to release this, use this, because this is a lot of times when you're in an emotional factor, you're in doubt with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're going back and forth with with your routines in life or whatever, or what you really got to do or your purpose in life. So you may feel emotional imbalance. So doing this sound would assist you into having the more sensitivity and finding out your senses, feeling your senses of feeling the energy and stuff like that, being more sensitive to knowing who's around you and who's who and what's what, you know what I'm saying, and knowing what's what, you know, what you got to do and what you got to eat or how you feel, how your body's feeling, you know what I'm saying. So your kidneys is a big factor to deal with you being in tune with the other parts of your body, because if you're not sensitive, if you're not feeling sensitive, you're feeling numb, which makes it harder for you to even feel parts of your body, you know what I'm saying. You know, your heart may be feeling ache, but you may not have the senses to acknowledge that your heart is in pain due to a problem that you may be having or whatever. So these senses is very important, and these kidneys play out that role for you. You know what I'm saying? And and another thing that this by making this sound, what it allows you to do is to bring in ancient wisdom, to bring in the wisdom within your DNA, to bring that out of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's very important to acknowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna be able to give you assistance with questions that you seek and ask for. If you take care of your body, it'll work with you, and you'll find the answers real easy. Because you see, a lot of people try to do a lot of research or whatever, end up their days, you know what I'm saying, reading Bibles all day or whatever, reading books all day, and never find out shit because they're not working out with everything holistically. You know what I'm saying? They're going at it in one factor, in one form, and a lot of time is due to fear and shock modes. Which is dealing with the kidney factor, the kidney problems. And a lot of the juices that they give out, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the sodas or whatever the bullshit they give out, you know what I'm saying, especially the liquor and all that shit, is killing these people's kidneys. So it's dealing with a factor with what you're releasing. You know what I'm saying? It's dealing with, because when you're using the bathroom, when you're urinating or whatever, you know what I'm saying, it's dealing with you being able to release enough toxins and not to release too much toxins where you're left off with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like if your kidneys don't hold up the other stuff that needs to be held up, you know what I'm saying? It just drains that out. And another thing is for the males is to be able to hold themselves from ejaculation. You know what I'm saying? Being able to do this, having a clean kidney is it giving you the power to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Even holding back allows you to have your kidneys more strengthening. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that you can also do for everybody is a special thing that you could do is as you're using the bathroom or whatever, you like hold it. You know what I'm saying? You release some and you hold some. You release some and you hold some. You do this about 3 times. And, you know, what you can do it just like that normally or whatever. But, you know, if you want to add a kick to it, what you could do, you know what I'm saying, is that you just imagining the chi coming into your, like as you always meditating, the chi coming into the crown of your head, going down to your dantian, spiraling out, and then you releasing out. And as you're releasing out, you are going up. Your ether energy is going up. And also when you are holding some, when you hold it, you are also rising it up to the crown of your energy. It's going up. And this is the same methods that you use, you know what I'm saying, while you're meditating, and also, you know, with other factors that you deal with in this form, in the form of meditating and stuff like that. So it's gonna bring in the wisdom. So this is deep, man. So for that to bring in some wisdom, it's like you gotta think about it, man. It brings in that ancient wisdom, you know what I'm saying? It brings in that lost piece that you was missing, you know what I'm saying, of things that you may be doubting. So it brings in the wiseness within you, you know what I'm saying? Alright? And the colors that you want to imagine is the color of dark colors like blue, black, indigo, like a purplish, dark purple type of shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's the type of shit you want to imagine. You want to imagine, you know, like the universe, whatever, you know. That's what I personally use that. The way I do it, I make a universe out of that color while I'm dealing with this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Or I look at a galaxy spiraling with that color. You know what I'm saying? And the season that you're dealing with is winter. The direction is north. And so what you want to do with this one is you're gonna have your knees, and the way I'm gonna do it, since I'm sitting down, since I'm on a lotus stance and I'm on the ground, what you usually do is you sit on the chair and you sit like right at the edge, and you have your feet put together and you put your hands on top of your knee. But since I'm not on there, I'm gonna do it, you know, differently. I'm gonna like, you know what I'm saying, like just get on my you know what I'm saying, on my toes, you see, type of shit, on my toes, type of shit, you know. And I just basically gonna use my my knees, you know what I'm saying, like I'm gonna be crouching myself towards my knees, you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna be standing like this instead, you know. And all you gotta do for this one, so what you wanna do with this one is you wanna lean forward, releasing that choo sound, choo. So you basically, all you gotta do is acknowledge your kidneys, tap your kidneys. So remember, do this more than, we're gonna do it 3 times, but do this multiple times, and you're gonna see the difference, you know what I'm saying. Do it more than 9 times, I suggest, and you start, and do it every day, you know what I'm saying. But do it real quick, you know what I'm saying. But if you can't do it real quick, just try to do 1, just try to do 3, you know what I'm saying. Try to do 3 nice ones, and that's better than doing 20 fast ones, you know what I'm saying, like for real. So it's like, it's not how much you do, it's how much you do for that one you do, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I mean. Alright, so you imagining dark blue, purple, indigo color, so you're releasing that out of your kidneys. So you acknowledge your kidneys, you tap on your kidneys, you know what I'm saying, rub on your kidneys. Or another thing is, you don't want to have no metal on you when you do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Eventually you could do it, but right now you can't do that shit. So I'm gonna participate with that shit. You know what I'm saying? You could go through anything, but right now, you know what I'm saying, you want to build up your energy, and the reason why, when you're using like metals or whatever, it'll like get stuck to it, you know what I'm saying? But you be straight. Yeah. You gotta take all metal, even like including gold, silver, you know, shit like that, because you don't want it to get stuck. So you're gonna start off like this, imagining your kidneys. You have your hands right here put together. Put your hands together in your knees. When you're sitting on the chair, you put your hands together right here in the knee. And your head right here, you put it in the knee. And all you do is let out a long choo. But now I want you to, you see, you could do those, and that's the sounding like that. But now you also have these other ones, which is like a blowing the candle, which goes like this. And then you also have this one. So when you're doing that, you can feel you releasing a lot of, you know, a lot of fear, shock, you know what I'm saying, it's coming out of you. And then the earth recycles it. So you got to acknowledge these things, you know what I'm saying? Instead of crying and all this kind of stuff, this is a good way of channeling that energy, instead of using that energy to waste. Because, you know, a lot of these people, man, you know, especially these religious people, they fiend off of these people's tears, man. These people drink your tears, nigga, by cup, nigga. Like, yo, please cry, please. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is how they control the people. You know what I'm saying? They making them lose their fluid from their brains and shit like that. Instead of doing all that, you could do these things, man. And this is benefiting to your body. You know, you got that energy, that rage to do that. Do this for yourself. Heal yourself. Heal the earth. You know what I'm saying? Do a loud cry for the earth. If you ain't gonna do it for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Do one of these though. You know what I'm saying? Do a correct one. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, what they would tend to do is listen to some garbage ass music that's already satanic up or whatever, and they'll tend to repeat those words back, and that's how they'll be able to release their tension, and they're like, I feel better. But nah, you just got drained out. You know what I'm saying? Do this instead. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna after you do that a couple of times. So now let's start again. You go right here. You do this a couple of times. You do. You're gonna do it 3 times. Then you close your eyes and put your hands not on it, but around your kidneys, right next to it, and just give it the energy and do the CHOOooooo sound in your head. And imagine this dark blue energy, like a light, ethereal light beaming from your palm into your kidneys, and your kidneys are glowing with this light, you know what I'm saying? And then you got this cloud, this dark blue cloud all around you, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's healing. It's not no, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not no wicked shit. And you got, you know what I'm saying? You got this purple, like an indigo color, and it's bright. You have this aura all around you. Gotta use your imagination deeply within this, because you gotta acknowledge that wherever you put your mind to, the energy flows to. So just roll with that, man. Circulate the chi, and then you just put your hands right on the kidneys. You know what I'm saying? You rest on the kidneys, acknowledging your kidneys, smiling into your kidneys, and they cool, they feeling right. You know what I'm saying? They feeling bright and blue and dark and blue, and real melanated, and you know what I'm saying, really protected and everything, you know what I'm saying? And then you bring your hands down, and that's it, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you do that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna assist your kidneys. Do that about more than 9 times, like I said. You know what I'm saying? Do it. The more you do it, you know what I'm saying, the more you start feeling the effects. You know what I'm saying? Drink a lot of water. You know, dandelions is good for you. You know what I'm saying? Do the tea with dandelions. Eat that shit. That shit is really good for you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna assist you on that. There's a lot of different kind of herbs that assist you on that. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot, man. I'll probably make a video about that. You know what I'm saying? But if not, I might not need to, because by you doing this exercise, you'll pick up the wisdom right away, and you know what to do, man. You'll be assisted. Yo, peace, God, namaste, 13 dope.